everybody, it's Elisa here. So today I want to talk about like when you're feeling that you are not sick enough to recover, and just give you my thoughts, support and encouragement. And one thing I have thought about this a lot. And for example, I recovered from an eating disorder, bulimia and orthorexia, and now helping others through recovery coaching. And after being fully recovered and knowing all the symptoms and everything, like just seeing how somebody like eats and how they talk about food, and just the basic interaction of food and their body and the diet talk and everything, like I can see when a person has a disordered relationship with food, and maybe they don't have a full-blown eating disorder, but they definitely have a disordered eating. And just dieting is already a form of disordered eating, and it's not normal. But does it mean that those people don't need recovery and they should just go further so they have like a full-blown eating disorder and then they are justified to get help? No, like I believe, like if you just have a disordered relationship with food, and if you just think about your eating and just the relationship with food you have, and if you can say that it's not normal, like something is off, I don't feel normal around food or when I eat, I believe you already need recovery. And whether you think you have like little symptoms or big symptoms, I don't care, like you need recovery. You don't need to be even diagnosed with an eating disorder to need help. And even just thinking that you are not sick enough to need recovery, even this proves alone that you need recovery. And also the recovery guideline amount, the minimum calorie guideline amounts, like on the website of like Ed Institute, it's also stated that those calorie guideline amounts is also what a normal person can eat. So it doesn't mean that there is like some crazy amount, like it's over what a normal person should eat. So no, and that means like definitely you can follow those calorie guidelines to make sure that you are recovering and healing your body from the restriction. Like it doesn't matter if you went through like 10 years of eating disorder or just like few months or whatever. I really like the way I see it in my head is that like a person first starts to restrict, they go on a diet, like straight away. I don't know, like it varies, but they start to have some form of like disordered relationship with food. Maybe at first they don't have the binge eating or overeating, but just like they slowly start to have the guilt and fear around food, and they feel shameful and like they shouldn't eat this much, or they start to label like food good and bad. And then like the more they restrict and do those behaviors, like it will start to kind of like have a snowball effect. It can start to like magnify. After some time they can have the full-blown eating disorder, but do they really need to wait until that point to get help? No, absolutely not. So I believe like anybody who is dieting, they're already kind of like a red flag. It's a big red flag that like something is really, really wrong and you should pay attention. And this is kind of like walking in a thin ice, and there is like no safe way to diet. There is no safe way to diet. And in my Instagram account, I shared one quote, and I really resonate with this quote, and you like this as well, those people who saw it. And the quote says that dieting is a socially accepted form of self-harm. We really need to destroy all the like justifications for dieting or thinking that it in some way, shape or form it's healthy. It's simply not. And by dieting I mean any kind of restriction, any kind of like compensating. So in any way you are controlling your food, in any way you feel your relationship with food is not normal, like simple as that. You need recovery. You need to get yourself back to balance, and you deserve to eat normally. regardless of how extreme you think your eating is. Your eating doesn't need to be extreme. You don't have to be in eating disorder for, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years. If you feel your eating is not normal, like, you need to do something about it, because you deserve to eat normally. This is your basic human right. This is how you're born. This is what you're capable of. This is what you can do. So really, like, take care of yourself. Don't think you're not sick enough. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. And know that full recovery is possible for you. Eating normally is possible for you. Having a normal relationship with food and with your body is possible for you, but it's all up to you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and also like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.